This is Charles Kirkwood, Director of Wine and Spirits for SaratogaWine.com. And today we're going to do a brief deep dive into wine collecting, but with a specific focus on Lafite Rothschild. Now, Château Lafite Rothschild is what we call a first growth in the left bank of Bordeaux. There were 4 first growths that were designated in the official classification of 1855. Those were Lafite Rothschild, Château Latour, and further south, Château Margaux and Château Haut-Brion. In the early 1970s, Château Mouton Rothschild, which was added at that time. These producers are what we call blue chip wines or blue chip estates, and it's a similar concept as blue chip stocks. These are companies that have been around a very long time and have a historical trend of not just maintaining value, but also increasing in value over time. These blue chip wine estates are exactly the same. So the 1855 classification was developed entirely based on bottle valuation and bottles sold over that period of time. So going back to 1855, Château Lafite has been known to increase in value over an extended period of time. Since the turn of this century, these bottles have increased in value significantly. The most famous vintage of all would be the year 2000, which has increased by over 1,000% since release. Now, why would we discuss wine investment right now? Now, our pre-arrival program pricing is directly tied into the exchange rate between the euro and the dollar. And right now, the euro is at an all-time low at 0.99 euros to $1. What that means is that you are able to put your dollars into a product such as Lafite that will appreciate significantly over a period of time, but you are paying significantly less. And this allows you to maximize your investment. Going into this chart right here, these stars on the top are aggregate scores from various critics. Now, these red bars are price valuations based on current market data, as well as what you would expect based on the various scores. Now, a few vintages you really want to zero in are the more current releases. So 2019 is coming under the market just now. 2018 has been on the market for about a year. And then what's not on this chart here is the 2000 vintage. And you'll see, based on the pricing I'm going to show you here shortly, how that matters. So just doing a brief rundown. So 09 and 10 both got very high aggregate scores. 2016, as you can see, is very high. 2018 is about on the same level as the 09 and 2010. And then take a look at the 2019 with the highest aggregate score going back to 2005. However, take a look at the pricing average. What this tells me right now, just looking at this, based on historical trends going back decades, that the 2019 right here is expected to increase in value significantly. Now let's take a look at this. So we have the 2000 and the 2016. 2000 is the benchmark vintage for Lafite going back in this century. Take a look at that pricing. It certainly matches up. 2016, roughly half the price in comparison. Now, as we wanted to discuss the 2018 and the 2019, both of these are available by 3-pack cases. Taking a look at the year 2000 and taking a look at the QPR based on the chart I showed previously, I highly expect that 2018 and especially the 2019 to significantly increase in value over an extended period of time. There is no better time than right now, especially with the exchange rate, to get into wine investing. It consistently over delivers. The 2019, for example, since in premiere 2 years ago, has increased in value by 33%. Also, going forward, as releases start coming out, I do highly suggest with Lafite, especially the great vintages, to jump in early. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or suggestions on other videos you would like to see, please do not forget to email me at info@saratogawine.com or leave a comment below. Thank you.
Great wine,
better prices,
delivered right to your door. SaratogAWine.com